Hello everyone, I'm Grandmaster Mon Hambleton and welcome back to Building Habits. In this series, I'm going to teach you some fundamental habits to improve your chess game instantly. Starting as if I'm a complete beginner, I'm going to climb up the ranks using only these simple habits. However, to keep it realistic, I have to follow a strict set of rules to simulate what it's like playing at each level. Remember, the goal is not to win every single game, but to teach you fundamental, high percentage moves that are correct most of the time. As my rating rises, the habits will become more advanced and the limitations will start to fall off naturally. We are at level 2 of building habits, which means the biggest differences from level 1 are pre-moving when you're low on time and learning basic tactics. This is a huge addition, so you need to study your tactical patterns. These 2 changes will make a big impact in your games. Now, let's get into the chess and learn how to build good habits together. Okay, e4, we follow with the knight. Of course, we want to follow with the other knight, but we're going to capture first. The knights make it into the center. Feeling good about that. Make sure we get a pawn into the middle. Have to lay some claim to the center of the board. Bishop out. You know, usually respond with a habitual pawn move. Little early snorkel. Bishop needs to move. Let's get that thing out. Can't really go to c4. Okay, and that's a capture. Let's go ahead and take that. Queen under attack. I always say get attacked. Easiest to just go all the way back, but wait. Technically, you know, we could make use of a little Pinsky-Lewinsky. Wow, level 2 has never felt so good. Wow, a great pin here. Let's make sure to get castled. Let's make sure to get our bishop out. Center, I can go here. And I will. And oh, it looks like that's going to be a capture right there. Okay, queen is under attack. We need a safe square. I'm going to go d2. Something central. You guys know what's coming next. Rook's getting in. Then it's time for the good old RPMs. They've never failed us. Okay, here's the rook in the middle, and of course, offering a trade as well. Okay, I'm seeing red dot central here. So let's immediately get the king out of the way. That is not a that's not a good feeling. Like, you just don't like to have that that rook barreling down on the king like that. Bad things happen to good people. Let's get the knight in. Can we go to the middle here? No, but the middle here, absolutely. And we get a trade. This is a dream. Okay, takes. Well, let's go ahead and take with our rook. Also moving into the actual center. I think we could predict that are the rooks going to make it in the middle, and why would I go to d1 when we could stack the rooks up, right? So let's stack the rooks up together like this. Pawn to g6. Okay, well, the nice thing is here that we can win a queen, because if we go here, then, you know, the queen takes, and, you know, we lose 5 points, but we gain 9 points, so that's pretty good. Okay, take that queen. 5 plus 5, 9. Yeah, we probably ended up on top there. Okay, let's get the RPMs in here. Okay, let's go ahead and go like this. We always have our trusty snorkel here. It's a little early. Feel like I'm not awake yet, but could have sworn we had snorkel accessibility here. And I definitely don't have it now. Okay. And my opponent's, well, I feel like he sent the wrong emote, no? He said 1-0, but I think he meant 0-1. Unless he's telling me I'm winning. Lil bro sent the crying emote. Oh my goodness. Getting dunked on here. He's just sending all the emotes. He didn't even know what they mean. Is that a fork emote? What's he forking? Ouch, I'm not even 900 after that. What the crazy head gamer said habits failed us. Oh, hold the on for a second. Habits never fails us. We fail the habits. Let's start with what we do know. We have a snorkel, and to be honest, it is a little clogged up here. But when I saw this, I thought, oh, we're all good, right? We got this. But it became clear that it was actually clogged up, but the clog was clogged up. There was a clog in the clog. We need a new habit for king's safety. Okay, hang on a sec. We're talking about habits failing. We're talking about need a whole new habit. King's safety's at risk. It's the first game of the day. Let's everyone calm down. Calm down, okay? We took 1 L. Everyone relax. G5. No problem here. Just go ahead and take that. Okay. Go ahead and take that. Only one move. Not going to stress yet. Okay. Just got bulldozed there, didn't we? That absolutely wrecked. Can't really do that right now, so rook into the middle. Would like to get the bishop up to a real square here, but not quite possible. King with only 1 square. No problem at all. No problem at all. Not stressing. Not stressing. Knight to h4. Okay, well, I mean, we'd like to get our bishop out here, but there's not really a way to do that. So I guess we can just get our rooks in the middle, and position looks pretty good. Well, you have to agree that it looked good. Just, from a visual, an optical standpoint, it did look good, right? There were some satisfying elements to this position, kind of aesthetically. But it was not. It was not good. Interesting. Not Kurt Andrew. He's definitely just something here. Don't really know what the guy's up to here, so I'll just take a pawn in the center of the board. Okay, only 1 square. We're not going to stress. Not yet. Okay, well, that's a trade. At least we can get that nice trade in. Bring our rook to the middle, offer another trade with the guy. I think we need to regroup here. We need to recircle up. Something is afoot here. Like, we're sitting here with a snorkel, and yet we're getting absolutely torched on that exact square. That's the 1 square I'd expect there to be nothing but safety. Timeout. Timeout. Okay? Got to take a timeout. Got to regroup and really see how to handle this. Okay, so in this one, we had a bishop aimed at this square, and we got back rank mated because of it. In this one, we had the queen and bishop aimed at this square, but honestly, I thought we had everything defended. We had the pawn safe. We had the knight here even. This one was kind of brutal. And then in this one, the bishop and the queen lined up. We had played this. We didn't have a knight here, to be fair. And then that was enough. Queen came in, and that's all she wrote. And same thing here. Bishop and queen lined up eventually. And that was all she wrote. So what? The bishop and the queen line up, and what? What do we do? And here they weren't even lined up. This is a different problem. Knight covering that square would be nice. Here, for example, I don't have one. Here, I already did have one, and I still lost. Here, we didn't have one, and I couldn't get one there. Here, I couldn't get one there either. So it seems kind of tough. In all the examples we have here, I don't really have that option. You vote for double snorkel. I like the double snorkel idea. We have to be careful with it, though. Only doing it if the bishop and queen are lined up, right? So we'll have to come up with a new name for this so we don't get confused. This is the double snorkel. What about the super snorkel? So I can see the need to introduce this because this diagonal is just killing us. I think moving the g-pawn is going to have to happen. It's going to make my king feel a little bit more airy in the position. So I have to remember, I'm only doing it if I see the pieces lined up and h2 is targeted, or h7, right? Because if you start playing this move just all the time, I don't know if that's really correct. So here's the thing. If there's only a bishop here, am I playing this move? That seems like a lot, right? There's a bishop aimed at this square probably all the time. I think that's way too much to commit. I think it's only if the queen and the bishop line up. So here, for example, I don't know that this move would be jumping out at me. Well, at least we have an answer to it now, so we can jump into games feeling a little more empowered. That's the hope. I'm just hoping that someone lines up their queen and bishop on me now. You know what I mean? When you work on something, you're excited to see it. Like, all of a sudden, you want it to happen. Okay, bishop comes out. Knight comes out. Get our bishop out here. Castle ASAP. Of course, we got our snorkel, our pawn in the center as well. Some nice trades here. Don't mind if I do. Knight here. Think we can get our bishop out, and we don't really have this square available to hit the center, so let's go with this. And that's a capture. Go straight for it. Bishop takes back. I think it's time to get some pieces into the middle here. Rook's looking happy. About time for some RPMs, I would say. Alrighty here. RPMs. RPMs. Okay, we have... Buddy's hitting our snorkel. I mean, my snorkel's everything to me. It's all I've got. We gotta save it. It's all I've got. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we lost the pawn in order to save it, but I stand by protecting the snorkel. I stand by that. A4? Keep our RPMs going. Random pawn moves. A3. I literally don't have a random pawn move. I actually don't. Because we can't hang pieces. So maybe we try to double the rooks. I'm out of ideas. Okay, here's the capture. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Okay, now we can get an RPM in there. Perfect. Okay, knight's being hit. Center's not available. I guess we go for this one. Jeez. Well, that's a tough one here. No way I can just hang a piece here. So I guess we're gonna go for a trade while we've got it here. Okay, our knight's under attack again. Center not really available, so probably go for this one. And I guess finish out our RPMs at this point. It is an endgame, so I mean, we can start to think about bringing our king in, but we'll keep hitting up the random pawn moves while we have them. Take that. King into the center definitely looks like the play here. We are in an endgame, so let's at least follow some habits. Let's follow some habits. Okay, I'm not really sure what he's doing with his bishop here, but obviously take that and we'll get our king nicely into the middle. Okay. Happy about this. What else can we do? Improve our knight back to the center of the board as well. Okay, we got our king in the middle, trying to get our pieces into the actual center squares, and I think we can go ahead and do that right now. Knight d4. Okay, bishop back. Not really sure what we want to do next, but how about some more trusty RPMs? We can maybe get our king into the center now. The center of the board is calling my name, but this pawn is starting to be a little concerning. So let's definitely start by taking, and I think we need to do the usual, which is get the rook in front of that pawn before it really starts to run away. Most likely, king up into the middle next, right? This looks pretty reliable. We have a couple RPMs to do. We can maybe block this pawn with the rook. Okay, rook here. Maybe we just kind of blockade this guy. It's about all we got. King into the middle of the board here. What's he gonna do? Oh, okay. A draw, surely. Offer a draw. We've been given a second lease at life. You guys are right. There is a fork. Totally missed that, guys. Appreciate it. Man, what would I do without you guys? I didn't see it earlier, but thanks to the chat, I'll be able to... You guys set me up. No, I mean, you guys set me up. This is a fork for him, not for me. Yeah, you guys are real funny. Yeah, back of the class, huh? Who threw that? Who threw that? Guys think you're real comedians, don't you? Okay. Bishop into the middle. Yeah, no, you'll pay for this. Yeah, you'll pay for this. Ha, ha. We're all laughing. Into the center. Yeah, we're all laughing. Hilarious. Okay, into the center. I wish I could stay here, but feel that I'm being evicted. I mean, RPM. I got my king probably running around like crazy with that thing. That's about it. That's about it. Okay. Oh, definitely take that one there. Okay, let's attack the rook. Looks pretty nice. Okay, just go here. Cover the square there and should... Oh, okay, we'll keep it going here. Still some hope, you know, hang around the middle. Do what we can. Okay, and we can still manage here. Still manage. Okay, we're gonna keep our stick on the ice here. Definitely lots to play for. Anyone's game, really. Anyone's game. Okay. Who suggested the fork? Okay. Pawn into the middle. We match those. Pawn up. We take those. Get our knights out. As per usual. Time to move this bishop. I'm thinking center. So let's go right for it. Okay, then comes our pawn. Our other bishop is looking at the center as well. We get castled. Okay, pawn into the center. Don't mind if I do. I'll snatch that off, and we have our bishop here to back it up. And wow. I can't tell you how dumb that was by our opponent. At 900 ELO, losing a pawn and resigning the game. Might be the stupidest thing. He just threw away a win. Certainly a potential win. I mean, what the hell? This guy's striving for perfection. Ugh. Suboptimal opening by me. Got to go to the next one. E4. The knight follows. The center we capture. The other knight is here. 2 knights out. Let's get a pawn in the middle. Hit him with the snorkel. Bishop needs to come out. Middle looking pretty good. Let's get ourselves castled here. Got a couple moves pending. Oh, can't quite go bishop there. So I guess we've got to go bishop here. Doesn't make sense to bring the bishop out when you're not pinning anything. Knight out. All right, rook into the middle. Always feels pretty good there. Let's get our queen out. We've got another rook to bring to the center. And looking pretty good here. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's see. Queen b2. Our knight needs to move. Where can it go? Actually, nowhere so far. So I guess this becomes the most eligible bachelor, as they say. Okay, we'll recapture that. Not with the pawn, of course, with our queen. Oh, man. Oh, this is just terrible. This is such a bad spot to be in. I thought that I was playing knight takes d6, but now I see that he's telling me to do it. All of a sudden, it doesn't feel as good. I thought that was my like sneaky. I mean, now the guy's making me do it. You know? You ever come downstairs sometimes and you're like, you know what? You know what my partner, my wife, my girlfriend, my whoever, my roommate would appreciate? Let me do the dishes to help out. Let me do the dishes. That sounds like a nice, helpful idea. Hey, don't forget to do the dishes. Now I don't want to do them. It's my idea, not yours. Took all the fun out of it. I mean, I guess I'm going to still do them, but I'm not happy anymore. Thought that was my thing. Got to trade? I mean, what else are we doing? Get him out of here! Hit him with that discovered attack. That's what you get for telling me to do the dishes. Come on now. Come on now. Rooks are in the middle. RPMs. Let's not forget the basics here, guys. Let's not forget the basics. Knight's being attacked. Well, I don't necessarily have a lot of moves here, so make the only one that I can see. Just trying to stay safe here. Again, we're hit. Only one option. I know might look scary, but you know, if we're really considering here, I'll pick the most central option. I don't exactly have a lot to do. Do this, getting rid of our RPMs. What are we thinking about next? Knight into the middle, maybe doubling the rooks, maybe taking the free piece that our opponent is offering us. Many options. We take that win. Don't ever remind me to do something I was already doing. Let's go. And what do we have here? Pawn in the middle. Knight c6. That's a trade. Ooh, interesting. I don't think we've seen this particular one before. Oh, hang on a sec. If we go here, he's gonna go here. He almost got me. He almost got me. Okay, another trade here. What the f... Okay. Okay. What the f... Okay. We're in check again. I see what's happening here. Dude, what is... Does he have this whole thing prepared to a win? Am I getting mated by force here? Can I get a f***ing knight out? Can I get a knight out, please? Can I play a legal move? Is that okay? Is that allowed? Some habits. How about we get back to what we know? Trip into the middle. Trying to... I don't know. Trying to get everything back. Bishop there. Maybe like king up, rook in the middle. You know, I have my dreams. I have my dreams. Okay. I can do a trade. I can definitely do a trade. That is fine with me. My king comes up. My rook comes to the middle. I'm here. I am here. Is it my turn? Yeah. Yeah, is it my turn, buddy? Yeah. How you like that? How you like them apples? Huh? The old basic tactic strikes again. Lining up the rook with the queen. Buddy leaves it there. Sure. Be my guest. Hit him where it hurts. I like it. I like it. We just had to keep our stick on the ice in the opening. We are going to make it. Don't give up on us. Lord knows the habits hasn't. Oh, my goodness. What the heck is happening here? Bishop takes knight. Okay, but he's losing his queen. Wasn't very smart. Okay, we can take the bishop. We can take the rook.
3 points, 5 points. Now, hang on a sec. So we take 3 or we take 5. But if we take 5, we lose 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. The bishop's worth 3. 3 is greater than 2. Okay. 3 is greater than 2. Okay. And it's a rook in the middle. Perfect. Okay, what do we got here? Kind of have our rooks in the middle here. I think it's RPM time. Just don't lose sight. Don't lose hope. King is ready, set, go for this endgame. Okay, bishop, I guess, into the actual middle. Let's do it. Okay, we take those. Okay. Some more RPMs for us here. We got our king ready to go into the middle, right? If trades can happen, I'm looking to make them happen. Okay, king, right? It's time to be in the middle. Time to be in the middle. Just, yeah, send some pawns, that's for sure. Finish off our RPMs here. Okay, go for some trades. I'd like to get my king more in the middle, but I literally can't move it. So try to take a pawn here. I guess our king can move up. Gotta use our king here, man. Gotta use our king and our pass pawn. This is what endgames are made of. Okay, go endgames. Look at my king compared to his king. This has to be good. It's the power of the king, baby. No, but look at the difference. Look at the difference. Guy's king hasn't even moved. Some don't smell right. Why do we activate the king in the endgame? Because of situations like this. It's the endgame. My king's on B1 taking a rook. Where's your king, bro? Where's yours? Why do we trade pieces so much? So that we can get to the position in the endgame. Why do we want to get to the endgame? Because we're up a piece. Because nobody moves their king. You have an extra piece every single time you play an endgame. So no wonder the habits are based on trading pieces. No wonder. Like 2 rooks against 2 rooks and a king. There's a clear favorite. We're going to take the guy's free pieces here. We're going to move up to 928. And we're going to survive that insane opening. I don't know what that was. I don't want anything to do with it. Goodbye. Important reminder. Activate your king in the endgame. This is why it's so important. This game is the best demonstration. That thing started here. F7. We just like went all the way up here. The king could take pawns. It could take rooks. It can help these pawns push up the board. What the hell is that guy doing? Nothing. Nothing. Then the knight. We pretty much know this knight is going to be the next one to move unless there's some capture we can do. So let's go here. Don't know what that's all about, but I do know that my next move is the bishop controlling the center. Plain and simple. We go for the quick castle. It's on our opponent. We got snorkel moves here, but I'm looking at a little bit of a more aggressive move. We're in level 2. Our opponent has made no effort to take the middle of the board. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more space here with this, but we're gonna be right back to the usual in a sec. And look at that, we gained a bunch of space. And what's our opponent doing? Breaking the most important rule of habits, right? You never put your bishop in front of the pawn like that. Awful. Never.
This is a horrible move, and it's horrible for that reason, but obviously here, it's horrible for a different reason. We have a fork. Now, this is what's called a basic tactic. What's this move? Oh my goodness. You're gonna tie me up, blindfold me, and force me to take a free piece? Modern day torture. If this guy does not play this move, it could get even worse for him, because if he goes here, you already know we're snorking. He says he doesn't want the smoke. He's on to the next game. The guy barely got 10 moves off. Not only did we follow habits to succeed, but he also broke them. Like, broke some cardinal rules. Never put the bishop there. This is a great example why. Took the free piece, and it was that easy. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, the haters are real quiet right now. Pawn into the middle. The knight follows. We already know our next one. Here it is. The bishop comes out. We want to get right. Oh, ugh. What the hell is that move from Buddy here? Good lord, pal. Oh my goodness, makes me sick to my stomach just looking at that. Let's get our snorkel out here. We're castled. Get this pawn into the middle. Let's get our bishop out. And I mean, we can go a little more aggressive here with a nice Pinsky-Lewinsky. Knight in. This is probably the only thing we've seen. If we're in the pin there and we can get the knight in, I've seen good things happen. Okay, he goes back. Let's make sure to just trade. Let's trade. Bring the rook into the middle. Honestly, better things have happened when I've brought the knight in there. This probably isn't one of the top ones, so that's okay. We trade. Bring our queen up. Rook's coming over. You don't see me stressed. This game is looking easy to play. All right. Let's get right on in there. Oh, that's a trade. You know it. Trade, 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 trade. And hit him with the RPMs, ladies and gentlemen. RPMs. Okay, that's a big trade right there. Big trade right there. I mean, we're just trading, trading, trading. Offer him another trade. And remember, we are in an endgame. It is time to bring our king into the middle. So let's do it. Not waste any time. He wants to attack our pawn here. We could defend it. A little something, something. Bring our king towards the action. Okay, we're getting our king in. Obviously, we want to trade that. Let's see what we can do here. Bring our king up. Try to hit the guy's rook. Oh, rook into the middle. Okay, well, let's give him a nice check here. And oh, perfect, the trade. Awesome. All right. Well, let's kind of stay central here. Okay. I guess we're got some RPM, RPM. All right. Well, RPM. I'm going here. Can't stop me. Take that. Take. Holy f***, he's a genius. Holy f***. We're dead lost now. Oh my god. He created a pass pawn. We have 3 of them. And he can't stop them. And he has 1 that I can stop. Absolutely unreal technique here in the endgame from our guy. What did I just witness right here? Truly a 900 moment. Queen into the center of the board. I mean, what is our guy up to? That is up there because you guys know damn well that he meant to do this. the way he played this and this was like to create a path. I'm like, he meant to do that. There was no slipping. This was one of the moves of all time. H5. One of one, folks. One of one.
All my guy had to do was just take it. Just recapture the damn thing. And we're dead. We're completely dead.
Why do we not resign? This right here. Look at, like, how could you possibly resign a game in good faith after seeing this? Madness. Okay. E4, let's get that pawn into the middle of the board. The knight follows, the other knight follows. It's time for the bishop. Let's castle. Little snorkel there. Okay. Well, our opponent is not making any claim to the center. I think it's time to be a little bit more aggressive with our move, right? That's level 2 habits for you. Instead of just D3, why not D4? On H6, we have rooks that need to go to the center. We have bishops that need to develop. Let's go straight on out to the best possible square. I'm not used to playing D4. My queen's not usually there. Like, it's pretty rare. I don't think we've ever got forked here before. I'm usually worried about my pieces being forked here on my side of the board. Okay, well, we've got to move our queen. I guess we'll go into the center here. This is brutal. Absolutely brutal to deal with. We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. Queen's got to move. Center. Can't really stay there. Got to go here. Take that back. Oh, man. Okay. Rook's into the middle. I just got to finish my development here as fast as possible. Queen's got to move. Where are we going to go? Somewhere central looks good. Let's actually go in the center. Always feels nice. Okay, we've got our rooks in the middle. We've got our snorkel. We did lose that piece, which really sucks, but let's continue with what we know here. RPMs. Okay, continue. All right, we've got to move our queen here. This is the center. Can we stay there? No. So we gotta go look somewhere adjacent. Here. It looks like we can take this, and that also gets us a trade, so that's not bad. Okay. Rook has to move. This is the center. We are attacked, so let's stay in the center. RPMs, which means probably my next move is going to be that one. Yeah, we can't really move this pawn because of the knight, so I think our RPM will be this one in the center here. Same thing again. Just finish off those random pawn moves. We don't have any more pawns to move here for the moment, but as soon as this rook moves, you know, then all of a sudden we might be ready. Random pawn moves, the soul of the game. Hey, that's a trade. And that's a trade. So let's go ahead and play all the trades. And now it's time to maybe get a knight into the middle of the board so we can continue with some other random pawn moves. I don't mind that at all. It's also the end game. And you guys know, if I'm down a piece here especially, we got to get our king in, right? We're down a piece. Let's even things up by using our king. Okay, random pawn move, and this one prevents us from losing a free piece. Oh, we have a trade here. They're very nice. And looks like it might be time. Looks like it might be time. Get that king in. Okay, stay central here. And man. Okay. Well, I thought we were doing something there. Take that, I guess. Just pushing pawns here. I got nothing else to do. Don't judge me.
If you don't support me in my down a bishop and a rook phase, then you don't deserve me in my up a queen and delivering smothered mate phase. Maybe a draw. Right when I thought I could get the lad interested. We're gonna keep our stick on the ice here. Best we can do. Stick on the ice. Well, let's just say it ain't looking good. Okay. Okay. We're starting to believe a little bit, aren't we? We're doing a little bit of believing. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second here. Keep your stick on the ice. Do not give up. Why would you? In this position, as a higher rated player, you're not even blinking an eye. I mean, this is a basic win. But let's observe how long it takes a lower rated player to start pushing a pass pawn. Right? He started at a minute 23. And he pushes a pass pawn for the first time with 29 seconds left. So it took him an entire minute just to push a pass pawn. A draw in the books. We take it. Feels like a win, doesn't it? Okay, I'll start us off here. We feel good about this one. Next, it's the knight. We know it. Every time. Next. Yes, it is. Knight c3. Not to be mistaken. Knight f3, knight c3, controlling all the center squares. Thank you very much. Bishop out. What's the next one? The habits. This is just machinery, clockwork. Bishop out. We want to castle ASAP. I don't care about you over here. He takes us. Let's take him. How do we take? Where's the center? Capture towards it. Is that towards it or is that towards it? Can you say backpack? This one. Castle ASAP. We don't need to do anything but get the hell castled. Bishop out. A perfect time for a snorkel. We even get to attack the guy on the way. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, what comes next? What do we need that we don't have here? What do we need that we don't have? We need to develop the rest of our pieces. Those suggesting d4, don't feel bad. Fine suggestion. But we have some circlers that are not at that level. So in the interest of having everyone in the circle feel comfortable, we're playing d3. Now we got to get this out. No, no. Ding, ding, ding. What comes next? Rooks to the damn middle. Rooks to the damn middle. He takes us. Let me help us out. We take it, of course. I think I got this one. We all agree. Hopefully, majority. Take it back. And look at that. That wasn't too hard, was it? We're out of the opening now. We're going to conclude bringing our rooks to the middle, and look at us go. I'd say we did a pretty good job as a team. Rooks are in the middle. Our PMs are flowing. It's time to maybe bring our king in. It's an end game after all. RPM, king to the middle. I like what I'm seeing here. Takes. Okay, RPM. Let's go. Hit all the RPMs that you can. Bishop being hit. Let's go central. Bishop being hit again. Okay, I see a pawn we can take here. Don't mind if I do. Okay, bishop being hit again. Ay. Dude, lay off me for a second here, why don't you? Lay off. Okay, we got trades to make. No hesitation. No hesitation. Trade. We got our king in the middle. Oh, that's another trade. Absolute. Oh, okay, rook in the middle. Getting another trade. Don't mind if I do. Bishop needs to move. Center's not available. Okay, here. Still hitting the center. Pawn goes up. You guys know we got our king in the middle. Pawn's going up. Time to use this rook. Let's get it involved. Attack some of our opponent's pawns. We've done pretty much the most we can with our king. Time to get the rook involved. Just pick some pawns and just like chase them like a dog. I mean, they can't run from the rook. I'll always be there, buddy. You just have to think of it that way. Pawn to c5. Okay, don't know what you're up to, pal, but I'm taking here. Attacking my bishop. Don't worry, I got a nice space here for myself. Knight goes back. I'm not seeing it here. Okay, let's start pushing, I guess. Gonna move our rook here. Okay, push. I don't know. Hey, send it. I'm a simple guy. Push that pawn, baby. Rook's hit. Move out of the way, offer a trade. Brought the rook in, chased around a pawn, took it, and just pushed a pawn. That's it. It's literally it. Our king's in the center of the board. What's our opponent's king doing? Oh, what's that? He's a 900? That's right. It's doing absolutely fucking nothing. It's sitting there. It hasn't moved the entire endgame. Okay. Let's take. We got a free piece for ourselves. All right. Let's take this. Shall we rinse and repeat? I mean, I took a pawn. Now I can push this one down the board. Like, I'm basically doing the exact same plan. Like, okay. Well, our bishop can't. Yeah, our bishop can't. It can't. Okay, we'll stay in the center here. Oh my god, chess is so difficult. All I did was push pawns, guys. Come on. You can do this. It's not that difficult. Check. Let's stay central. Got that queen in. What comes next? Try to take my opponent's pawns. Maybe centralize. There's a pawn here. I think we'll just grab it. Okay, bringing the king in a little bit. That's fine. Can't really take any of the pawns right here. Let's start with a check and see where he goes. Okay, I'll bring the queen into the middle. Doesn't look bad at all. And maybe start taking our opponent's pawns. Okay, rook here. Let's happy little accident there. Rook here. Offer him a trade and deal with this little
momentary threat that our guy has. Okay, buddy, you're not, I don't know who you think you are, but I am. Okay. 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 Get the RPMs going. Oh, would you look at that? Perfect. And we finally hit it. 1,000. It's gonna be 4 digits for us. We made it, and it feels good.